I'll be there for you when the fags come calling. Courtney cock for you. Friends percolating at the percolator. I'll be gay for you. Go kill your friends, freak. Turn the social justice warriors on each other. Non-player character. Do you have the ability where you can hang the dudes in the trees? Can you do that on this? That might be one of those abilities that you can unlock. I don't think I haven't unlocked all her super bitch skill sets yet. Kill your friends, dude. Make all these dudes kill each other. Sit back and watch. Like George Soros, like Spectre in the Bond films. This is the beta fish. Observe how the beta fish waits for the others to fight and kill one another, and then he makes his move. Oh man, I'm out of poison. I gotta kill a spider. Dude, anime is the gayest thing ever. The only thing gayer than anime is freaking brony shit, dude. Ugh. Do I watch anime? Hell no, I don't watch no anime. I watched, what's that one? Oh, shit. Forgot I was out of freaking shit. Get out of there. Do not want to do this shit again. How many of these dudes are there? Howl's Moving Castle, that was alright. And then Ghost in the Shell, I watched that back in the 90s. That was alright. What's the other? Huyo Miyazaki. He's got another one. What's it called? Is that a dude? Shit. Of course it is. Huyo Miyazaki. Huyo Miyazaki. Look at my pretty picture I draw for you. Anime make you creepy pedo person. Attack on the West. Even though all of that shit was exported to Japan as a weapon first. Not anime, but I'm saying Western culture is fascinating the way Western culture was exported to destroy Japan. Oh, I've got fire. Damn. You can burn these dudes. Why? I didn't know I had that. Burn, bitch. Burn, bitch. It's my Dave Chappelle. Burn, bitch. Burn. That's a pretty good Dave Chappelle. I'm trying to repeat all of last night's jokes because there was a lot of good improv and fun, off-the-cuff stuff, and the whole damn stream freaking deleted because I didn't know how this shit worked. You gotta make that thing light up, bitch. Maybe it is lit. Looks like we're lit. We had a funny talk, like we were talking about drugs. Doing them drugs. What drugs you do? What drugs you been doing? You do that cocaine? The Japanese and master sleight of hand probably the best at the
impossible. I can't carry anymore.
J Western handlers anime equals Hollywood. Yeah, I did a talk with a dude, that Sean dude, who's a leftist dude.
We had a good talk about Japan before he got mad at me one day for talking about ethnos. If you watch that, it's still a good talk though, the Japan and the New World Order with me and that dude. It's worth checking out because we talk about the subversion of traditional Japanese culture by the West after World War II especially. They import all this gobbledygook and garbage. I think I've done it. Finally got rid of all these damn dudes. I made this way harder than it was. It's sort of good to get deleted because you can... Oh, shit's going too fast here. Did you hear Alex Jones rant about DMT and Joe Rogan? Like the space prison? I did listen to Jones the last couple days.
Impossible. I can't carry
occasional check-in. I heard him do the transhumanism rant. And I've heard him do the DMT Joe Rogan talk in the past, but I didn't hear it this time. But I didn't hear today's Jones's. Yeah, Twitch is harsher than YouTube. Oh, really? Somebody said oh, they'll report old videos. You mean if I say cuss words, somebody can come troll and report me? Okay, so don't say, okay, I won't say F. And okay, yeah, thanks. We were talking about that last night. They were like, well, if Nick Fuentes is still on Twitch, then you'd probably be okay. But yeah, no, people will just come and try to be shitty. It's really stupid the way they have this all set up to where any
I don't have enough space for that.
dick face can just come
Impossible. I can't
report
carry
you.
anymore.
That's ridiculous. There's got to be, there should be some kind of, I don't know, fail safes in place. He said the machine elves are demons. Well, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Go back and listen to the old talks that we did. My old talks with Chris and John, dude. Those are classic archives. Hoaxbusters. And we talked about drug trips. And I've always said my drug trip, my bad trip was demonic. Alright, I'm not going to get a gun, so I might as well just go on. So Alex said that the machine elf stuff was demonic. Well, good. It's about time. What do they always say? They say kill everybody. Go watch that stupid Terrence McKenna clip that I made a video on where he says, when I talked to the clockwork elves, when I talked to the mushroom, it said stop having white babies. That's what he says.
Jonah, come in,
and by the way,
please.
get this shit, dude.
He's not gonna answer.
So,
What?
yeah, if Nick had more viewers, yeah, he'd get banned.
Now you can add your friend
Get this.
Jonah to the list of people you've gotten killed.
Go watch that video. Type in Terrence McKenna talks to the mushroom. He goes like a 10-minute rant about that. But, so check this shit. When I was speaking at that fair, I didn't know this the whole time. I didn't never talk to this one, but there was booths everywhere. There's probably 100 booths at this fair. You couldn't see the whole thing from the video vantage, but that was just one side of it. But it's a giant old movie set with Paramount's Western scene. Like it's a whole small Western town. That's a whole movie studio. So you can only see part of it, but there's a whole bunch. So anyway, the booth right next to me the whole time, the first day of the conference. Well, it wasn't really a conference. What do you call it? Fair or whatever. Hippie fair. I was sitting right next to, I didn't talk to her. I didn't know who she was. To Terrence McKenna's widow. And the woman who hired me to come speak at the thing, she's like a big Twin Peaks fan and a big Jays and Elsa's fan. Philosophy, I don't think she believes Christianity, but she likes Plato and stuff. So anyway, she was like, did you talk to the woman next to you? I was like, no, I didn't talk to that random old woman. She was like, I sat you the whole day by Terrence McKenna's widow. I was like, what? not that it's just funny. But so the whole day I didn't talk to her. I was just like, who's this old woman? And she had, I don't know how this was legal. I guess because the parents were going to jail. I don't know. But she had ayahuasca there with her. I don't even know what ayahuasca was. I'm not sure. And it looked like a giant branch. I was like, why is this old woman sitting at a booth with a freaking branch? I just thought it was all the other crazy stuff at this event. There was a bunch of damn crazies that this thing did. And you can talk to the only people that came to my talk were people that like Jason Ellis. There was like hardly any of that hippie crew. If you watch the video at the beginning, I'm like, hippies, come to my talk. But anyway, they put me on the first thing in the morning, so I didn't have that big of a crowd. Maybe 50, 100 people max at my talk. So I'm sitting the whole damn time next to Terrence McKenna's. This looks like somebody's grandma, dude. Like a hippie grandma. But no, it was Terrence McKenna's. I don't know what I would have said to her anyway. But like, Terrence McKenna was an agent, wasn't he? Of course she was. Yeah. Come on. Like Angelina Jolie could do all this. Actually, this looks more like Alicia Vikander, the new Toon Womb Raider.
I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down.
Yeah, I mean,
this is the first of many catastrophes.
only thing I ever did was LSD, and it was bad trips. It was a nightmare. And I would never do it again. I did it like 8 times when I was 17. I had like 2 bad trips, more than 1 bad trip. Well, 1 really bad trip, and then 1 or 2 that were mediocre. That dude's got a Mexi mullet. Look at that. See, we were cracking up last night. Now all that shit's gone because there was Mexican Al Pacino. I called him El Pacino. That was comedy gold, dude. Remember that guy last night? Were you here last night? These cinema scenes are funny because it's one of those things where it's not racist, but it kind of is, and that makes it funny. They're trying not to be, but they still are. El Pacino. Hello, dude.
Where are you?
I look like a damn pro gamer, don't I? Woo, look at that. At least Alicia Vikander has both of her teats. She hasn't removed her teats like Angelina Jolie. Stop throwing grenades at me. Headshot! Headshot! Oh. Where's the barrels at? Tekashi 6ix9ine. Blah, 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 blah. We be like blah, 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 blah.
You can't hide from me, Rourke. You are fucking dead.
It's always a debate whether it's funner to
I've been called back to camp.
pop the
Winters,
barrels or the
Croft is all
belt, you know what I
yours.
mean? Fiery barrel or head. Guns recoil, baby. Yeah, we were talking about that was a great conversation last night. I was trying to remember the whole thing.
Base
More
camp,
dudes.
Auto 2. Reinforcements on the ground.
Well, shit, dude.
Jesus Christ!
What?
This is Cardinal 2.
Oh, damn
Taking
helicopter's
shrapnel, but we're
going.
stable.
And you're on the Holy versus
I
the
know you're
helicopter.
listening.
Yeah, right.
I'm the last voice you'll ever hear.
back.
Quark's gone, but he left you a present.
Probably not even fix it. Machine gun versus the gun Apache. Right. Oh, come on. I need to turn the volume down so we can hear it. Yeah, I tried. Alright, let's... Sorry, I did that last night. Let's see. I guess this shit's loud here in this part. Maybe that'll be better. Let's see. No, I don't think... if you look at the early stuff on hallucinogens, they were pretty clear in the Rand Corporation document and what Huxley says about it. Albert Hoffman, they all knew that it induced dissociation. So, while it's true that in some cases, I mean, I think
Base camp, this is Cardinal 2.
THC can
Reinforcements on the ground.
almost save those barrels. It's true that THC can aid in creativity. I mean, any of those things can be overdone and overused. Dude, I'm on a headshot roll. So,
This is Cardinal 2. Taking trap number 1 stable.
they blew it up. I do think LSD forces like kind of a confrontation with inner demons and all that stuff. That's definitely true, and it does. Oh man, this part is somewhat difficult. I do think it's spiritual too. Oh, you always forget to heal.
Gone, but he left you a present.
So I think it accesses another dimension, but you're not. It's kind of like dying, and they all thought they were dying.
Come get some.
The people who initially went through the trips and whatnot.
Shit! Cardinal 2, we cannot take another hit like that.
Oh shit. Alright. So where can I bust another?
Quark's gone, but he left you a present.
I didn't do anything.
Mayday! 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 Cardinal 2, going down.
There we go. Fun, 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 party and yeah! Jim Morrison? Absolutely he was. His dad was Admiral Morrison, and who was behind the Gulf of Tonkin false flag. And that's absolutely true. So, the Doors and the Birds and the Mamas and the Papas, that's all in Dave's book. That's all in the Laurel Canyon stuff. So, Laurel Canyon scene is a must-read for sure. I need to rewatch the Oliver Stone Doors movie. I wonder, because I remember he did put that part about the witch. And Jim Morrison going through that initiation process with that skanky witch he was dating for a while. He was breaking on through to the other side of that witch's vulva. That skank. I don't know that there's necessarily a conspiracy behind his death, maybe. I mean, just read Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon or listen to any of Dave's interviews or I did a talk on Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon. It's had like 21,000 views. Man, that Sam Hyde show that I was on, he put the audio up. That's already had almost 30,000 views in one night. That's awesome. If you go to SoundCloud. No, I think the Oliver Stone movie is great. It's Val Kilmer killed it, dude. Val Kilmered it.
What was that clue? Heart of the serpent, something.
More chiefs? You want more chiefs? Heart of the serpent is in the cup near the what?
What are we talking about? Some kind of chalice?
Chalice, that's not very
The
mine.
serpent chalice. Yeah, dude, we were talking about indigenous religions and human sacrifice last night. That shit was gold last night, dude. Damn.
It's not
Yeah, everybody says mescaline and shrooms,
missionary Andrea Lopez, a Jesuit. The
and then
serpent in the
ayahuasca's
chalice is a
like
symbol of
really
Saint John. We're
makes you
looking for
sick, I
a
think.
Christian holy site.
No way I would do any of that stuff ever again.
That's a pretty common
LSD
name.
is way more intense than that shit, dude.
Not within tracking distance from Paititi.
Found Dave McGowan from Barbara Marcinake,
Come on, the road is this way.
the
Get out
Pleiadian
of here
lady.
and talk to
Oh
some
man,
people.
like who's that one? Laura Eisenhower. She gets invited to speak at like every goofy New Age consciousness event. It has to be because of her family name, dude. But how does anybody believe that bullshit, dude? That's obvious gobbledygook. Time traveling, dimensional portals to Mars, pedo colony bases on planet Zebulon. Give me a break. Get that bullshit out of here. I think I've seen most of the World Peace episodes. I can't wish I could get Sam to reply. He retweets my stuff. Everybody says that one profile is him.
This is it. Church of San Juan.
Yeah, I didn't like Tim and Eric at first. I didn't get it. The first time I saw him, I was like, what is this? Then I decided I really liked Tim and Eric. And then I was like, who's Sam Hyde? What's this? Because I had not heard of Sam Hyde until World Peace was out. And Daniel Spalding and Mark Hackard shared
My friend Sarah's an archaeologist. She works in
Sam Hyde with me.
If she knows anything about your riddle, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean,
Places have always been
Tim and Eric
Sarah's obsession.
were good.
Most people come here looking
It's,
for
you know,
treasure.
it's still fun, but
She just wants answers. Have you been friends a long time?
Tim went like total Democratic Party
The nerd, I was always scared
cult,
of
dude.
peasants stealing my grandma's RV. Once in a while, I could convince Sarah to come with me.
Abby, ¿puedes ayudarme con esto?
I mean, I sent the profile a direct message, so
I am.
do they have an email?
Reconozco por la
I
foto.
mean,
¿Qué es lo que busca en este lugar?
I'm following a riddle. The heart of the serpent.
what's the email? I know there's like,
Stone faces.
¿Los rostros de piedra? Estoy aquí por lo mismo.
I don't want to step on your toes. It's the
well, I
serpent
think what
is not
happened
really
with, I mean, I'm just speculating, but
Puedo decirle que han
what
estado
happens is
por
that
los
you,
400 años. Según
if
documentos
you
de la
want to
Biblioteca
be
San Guardián,
in
la
to
leyenda
get
dice que custodian una cripta
stuff in Hollywood. So if you want spots in movies, if you want
como
spots
si
on TV shows.
eso es lo que vuelve
Oh,
locos
Sam
a
tells
los
people to email him?
cazadores de
Oh, I didn't know that.
tesoros.
Okay.
Pero si la infame Lara Croft es tan lista como
Does
dice,
anybody know
bueno, si logra encontrarla, me haría un favor.
where's his freaking email,
I
dude?
should start at the library.
Sí,
I think
está en
Zayden
el cementerio.
said
Es
he
uno de los edificios más antiguos de aquí.
said he's emailed him.
No olvide darme crédito si encuentra
I guess that's how he came on Killstream that one night, right after I was on there. But what's that black man doing out here? Get out of here, man! You ain't part of this tribe. That's cultural appropriation to have a black man in this Aztec tribe. He's posted on his profile before. Okay. I should just ask Zayden, because he's emailed him.
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library.
The Crypt Keeper.
The Crypt Keeper.
Oh, that black dude is 1024th Aztec. That black dude is an Aztec. Get it? Aztec. I'm gonna get a degree from MIT in ass. And I'm gonna be an Aztec dog. More chiefs? You need a more salsa? That's my one. In Tennessee, if you get, everybody drinks sweet tea in Tennessee. And if you go to the Mexican restaurant, they go, you like more sweet tea?
That's a
It
song.
sounds like they're saying sweat tea.
What about you?
You like more
Did you find
sweat
anything?
tea?
7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help.
Yeah, the feathered serpent. What's his name? I was saying last night, I'm not too up on my Aztec Inca mythology, but this game is centered around Kukulkan,
Feels like a mausoleum.
which I do think was human sacrifice related. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl's the feathered serpent, that's right.
Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close.
Quetzalcoatl,
Let's look around for signs of
Quesadilla,
weapons.
Quetzal Quesadilla. Do you worship the god Quetzal Quesadilla? Do you want more chips? Yeah, Kukulkan. Kukulkan is
His
this game.
wings you may seek
And the bad guys are called Trinity.
under his wings.
The evil Western patriarchs, corporations are exploiting the noble savages of Rousseau. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, there's an interesting case that the pantheon of the gods usually does all. They all kind of go back to like, like the Henad, the Decad, the Ogdoad, the Tetrad. So they do. If you read Iamblichus and the Neoplatonists, they stand for forces and numeric principles. All right, I don't see anything in here. This is like this is what's going to happen to the Roman Catholic Church right here. This is the Catholic Church, right? And California is going to be like, that's what I was saying last night. California is going to be like this in 5 years, where it's going to be a giant human sacrifice cult. Because if you watched me play last night, there was the whole scene that was like Apocalypto with the giant human sacrifice cult. So that's basically what California is going to be in 5 years. I was just out there. Trust me, I know. Yeah, we had an interesting debate on Hoaxbusters one time about that, because Chris and John were of the opinion that the Aztecs, Incas, and Mayas didn't really do that, that was invented by Jesuits. I don't buy that. No, I think they were. I mean, the Jesuits are a scandalous crew, for sure, but I don't buy that they weren't doing human sacrifice. That's not true. I mean, if you read about, if you've done the hardcore hallucinogens and you've seen people lose their damn minds, you could see how people would go into like demon-possessed, cannibalist, cannibal corpse mode, right? Like, I mean, it's entirely plausible. That's why the Illuminists all love hallucinogens. It's basically Lucifer's sacrament. That's what I view LSD as. And that's how Huxley viewed it. They viewed it like it was a satanic sacrament. That's how Tim Leary viewed it. Quite literally. Yeah, if you don't believe there's a connection between possession and dissociation is related to possession. Dissociative states can lead to possession. And all these people who do the like Crowley and his drug diaries, he was doing MK Ultra work before MK Ultra for British intelligence. If you listen to the interview with Dr. Richard Spence that I did, who wrote the book on Crowley as intel. All right, so there was nothing up here. When they sent Gordon Wasson and his wife to go find all the, there we go, the drugs in Central Latin America that the shamans were all tripping their minds out on this stuff, and they were getting possessed, and surprise, surprise, what did the gods tell them to do? Cut up and cook and eat people. That's always what happens, and that's all true. And if you've had bad experiences with drugs, you're like, yeah, you will contact a bunch of damn demonic entities, and they will speak to you, and they will try to possess you and drive you crazy. It's real.